There is a tendency that I'm seeing more often in my work as a counselor. It's concerning. It's this tendency of having very little tolerance for how long people are willing to suck at something. A very low tolerance for how long they're willing to struggle, toil, and fail in their attempt to attain a certain goal. I made this video because it's such a concerning predicament. I want to talk about what I think people are losing when they forgo the experience of toil, struggle, and failure. I also want to talk about why it's so easy to perpetuate this mindset, and why I fully understand and empathize with where they're coming from. Let's start there. Imagine being a 15-year-old being told, read Catcher in the Rye and write a 5-paragraph essay on it. I can understand thinking, why would I want to sit there reading words on a page, bored out of my mind, then stare at a blank page and write 5 pages about what I thought? AI exists. Entertainment exists. I get it. I understand where they're coming from. Same thing with sports. Why join a team where everyone is already close-knit, friends for years, and looking at you like, who's this guy? You suck. You're throwing the ball terribly. Everyone's watching, and it feels awful. Why do that when you could just play video games? That's more fun. Why go talk to a girl and risk rejection when you've got a simulated version of that experience right in your pocket that satisfies the feeling for now, at least in the moment? That's the issue. We are sacrificing a piece of ourselves on the altar of convenience every time we take the counterfeit version. We keep choosing the shortcut that satisfies the feeling right now. The major problem is we don't even realize we're on a steady diet of counterfeits. We don't spend enough time away from our phones to have intentional, deep, insightful thought about our own lives. We don't ask, what am I doing? Is this how I want to live? We lose perspective because we're consuming moment by moment, piece by piece. That's why I understand why this is concerning. Social media exacerbates it by promoting surface-level fixes. Make it look good, shine the surface, quick fix, all about appearances. I empathize with that. But I don't think we reflect enough on how deeply detrimental this is. I don't even have a perfect word for what we're leaving behind when we skip that time of toil and struggle. When you read that book and you're bored, you're learning something about discipline. You learn how you push yourself, what motivates you, and what you really want out of life. When you sit in front of a blank page and honestly try to pull something from your own understanding, you create something new. There's something beautiful, transcendent, and improving about that process that people are leaving on the table. It's like there's an entire garden inside you that can grow, but the enriched soil it needs only comes from time under tension. It comes from being the new guy in the boxing gym who doesn't know how to throw a punch and feels embarrassed while someone next to him pounds the bag. You don't just learn boxing, you learn about insecurity, brotherhood, camaraderie, and yourself. Those experiences pull on deep existential questions. You come out knowing yourself better. What is AI going to teach you about yourself? What are endless videos on your phone really giving you? I don't think it's much. I worry about this tendency in kids, younger people, older people, and even myself, to give up more of who we could be and hand it over to convenience. All for the aesthetic, the sheen, the next dopamine hit. That's a life dictated by dopamine, and it's not a life I want to live. I'm trying to break out of it by doing more things that push me out of my comfort zone and teach me about myself. I don't do enough of it. I try to help my clients understand the value of that toil. So what do you think? What are we leaving behind when we keep hitting the convenient button and saying, that was easy? What are we giving up? Curious. If this resonated with you, don't just nod along and move on. Pause, sit with it. Ask yourself where you've been choosing convenience over growth and what that choice may be costing you. Share this with someone who's stuck in the comfort trap. Leave a comment with one hard thing you know you've been avoiding. And if you want reminders like this that push you to grow, not escape, subscribe and stay connected. Growth starts when you stop pressing the easy button.